Welcome, Aquarius, to your month of August 2024 reading. Now, just as I'm leaning into the energy of your reading, the first thing that I'm hearing is, what if this isn't reality? And I feel like right now there's a lot of misconception. Now, when I'm seeing this, the energy that's coming to the surface is where you're allowing your mind to play tricks on you. And so the energy that is being showcased to me right now is not necessarily what's physically in your surrounding. Now, when I look at the month of August, it's almost like you're having to realize and reflect on where your mind holds you back. And so you're going to see these reflection points from the energy around you. Now, Spirit is reminding you that this is time to really own in on the confidence with the people inside of your life. Society is being showcased very, very strongly. And it's almost like an invitation into society, an invitation into community. So some of you in the Aquarius sign, you're going to feel this need to rebuild friendships, to come into these strong community surroundings. And when I look at the energy of that, it's the confidence to feel as though you belong. I feel like a lot of you listening to this, you've always had this fear of not belonging. And in your fear of not belonging, you've been holding yourself back and stopping you from creating deep intimacy with the people inside of your life. But because this month is heavily focused on relationships and friendships, you're ready to create that intimacy for yourself. And so it's like you have to put yourself out there to get to that intimacy. That level of depth is not going to materialize by you getting in your head. And so there's a lot of paranoia that's being brought to the surface, as though insecurities of just not feeling good enough. And Spirit is telling you that it's time to start reframing your mind, and it's time to start practicing how to treat yourself kindly. But the second thing coming to the surface is you place yourself in hibernation when you should be inviting yourself to the world. And so you are somebody who's been saying no to plans. You've been holding yourself back from friendships. You've been doing surface level conversation around, what's the weather like today? Isn't it a gloomy day? All of that small talk jib jab. And with that, you're recognizing, do you know what? I need to put myself out there a little bit more. I need to throw myself in to the right spaces and the right energy. And so there's a getting out of your comfort zone that's coming to the surface. Now, when I look at confidence has been a little bit of a battle for you. But when I see the confident energy, it feels as though there's one specific thing in your life that's holding you back from confidence. And that is you not allowing yourself to mix with the people around you. Because remember, we feel confident when we're around people, and you've been holding yourself back from, I'm the introvert, I keep hearing. When in reality, you're not an introvert, you're just not allowing yourself to find your place of belonging. And so you've been creating this safe space in your house, but it feels like you need to get beyond the four walls. Now, if you're somebody that has been hiding in the house, this is a great time to be, walking more, spending time with family, with friends, saying yes to opportunities, because the same four walls are not serving you in this specific timing. Highly sensitive emotions at the beginning of the month for you. So you can expect to almost reach this breaking point where you might feel like you're having a mental breakdown, and it's because you're trying to gear yourself up into these changes that you can visualize and you're ready for, but it just feels so scary and so intimidating. And those who have confidence will never understand how intimidating it is to just socialize, to just be around people, to just get to that level of vulnerability. Now, one of the biggest things coming to the surface is choosing your spaces wisely, because there's certain spaces where you almost feel intimidated and like you can't be seen at the highest level. And so this is definitely a time to branch away from what you're used to, because you're ready for a deeper calling in your life. And that means that you're going to have to start to look at the personalities that you spend your time around. Now, there's a very, very strong energy for you with the sign of Aries. And I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you are welcoming an Aries into your life, whether that be friendship, relationship, because this Aries energy is almost meant to bounce off you in this specific season. And it feels very much as though you're entering this state of good energy with a particular Aries. Reflection into somebody who's just balancing you out. It feels like you are very anxious and at times a little bit on edge, and it feels like there's this energy of somebody else just balancing you out. Now, when I look at this balancing out, you're going to notice from the people around you that they're very aware of your emotions. They can understand that you're feeling sensitive, that you're feeling anxious, and they're going to try to calm you down. Now, utilize them, lean on them, because this is what you need right now. You need someone to constantly help you retrain your mind. And so whether this be a friendship, a family member, whoever in your life is offering that support to reframe, lean on them, use them to your advantage, because you need now to break through your own accountability and just start positive self-talk. You're so down on yourself, you're so hard on yourself, and how you speak to yourself matters. You have to give yourself that good self-talk. You have to treat yourself the way that you need to be treated, because all of this negativity and all of this doubt in yourself is not serving yourself and your higher self energy. That it very much feels like because of your own insecurities, you've held yourself back from certain things. Now, this could be opportunities or this could be relationships. And when I see yourself holding yourself back from things, it's like you felt like the energy was funny when it wasn't. And it's as though spirit is coming in right now and saying, look, like the only thing holding you back was you, your mind, your thought process. And so this is a great time to reach back out and try again with old friendships, try again with old spaces, because you're recognizing that your fear held you hostage and stopped you having those really intimate bonds in your life. And there's a huge emphasis on intimacy right now because you're ready to deepen the intimacy and the quality of intimacy inside of your life capacity. Of the month, there's all of these sensitive energies and it feels like you just don't want to handle and deal with this. The people in your life and coming into your life are going to give you no option but to step into your best self. And just remember, the people that we want to hold on to tightly in life are the ones that challenge us to be our best self, because that best self energy is really what keeps us evolving and keeps our souls stepping into the next energy and the next level of vibration. So if you've enjoyed this video, drop me a like and subscribe down below, and stay tuned for monthly and weekly content on your zodiac sign readings and all things business and strategy.